Babe, babe, babe. Boom. Just like that. What's up, Gary? How are you? What's going on? It's almost here. I don't know. You tell me. What's almost here? How you doing, Sarah? What's up, Digger Evans? It's almost here. Waiting for UPS trucks. See? It's almost here. How y'all doing today? It's a beautiful day. Finally, the sun came out. Finally. I think it's been like 12 days with no sun. Happy Thursday to you. Winter's almost here. Yeah, winter's almost here too. For Gary, Big Brown's almost there. For Digger, winter's almost here. It's almost here for everybody. Something different for everybody. It's taking everything longer to ship by mail. Yeah, it's like everything else. Get used to it. It's going to get worse. I got news for you. Doy Curly, what's up, Doy Curly? What's up, Bob? How are you? Uh, I think if you're in a red state, things will be okay. But you blue staters, things are going to be a problem for you. Yeah, I don't care for winter too much either, Bob. Bob, where are you located at in the world? What's up, Lee? How you doing, buddy? Warren, Michigan. Very good. Well, winter's coming to Warren, Michigan, that's for sure. Ain't no getting away from that, my friend. Trying to see the plane where it's at. The plane, boss. What's up, Digger? How's your day today? How's your weather? You know the usual questions I have for you, Digger. Weather, your day, and what you have for lunch. You love the winter, Sarah. Cold and snow. I hate summer. I live in Florida. It's summer 11 months out of the year. Maybe you just need to move a little further north, Sarah, where maybe you have summer 8 months out of the year. I can't stand the winter. Can't stand the snow. Can't stand the cold. Just put up a new video. Yeah, I saw it, Lee. I didn't watch it, but I saw it post. I do property management at an apartment complex. Oh man, that's no fun in the wintertime. Oh man. Yeah. Unless you're the boss. And you have all these minions working for you. Then it's okay. I would move if I could. Okay. I would move too if I could. It's been cold today. I stayed in mostly. I've had a reasonable day, I guess. And had chicken soup and lots of bread. Ah, that sounds good, Digger. I'm gonna go home tonight. I'm gonna make some black bean burgers. I got some new ingredients to put into them. I'm kind of excited. And I think that's all I'm going to make for that. I should have picked up some vegetables, but I didn't. I got some cabbage. I'll cook some cabbage too. Ate turkey stew last night. That sounds good. Turkey stew. Homemade broth. Nothing like that, Sarah. You don't want this weather, so it's cold and damp. Yeah. Maybe she does. Maybe she's tired of 80 degrees and humid. Sarah, are you a Floridian by birth? What's up, Ken Amos? Finally awake. Been fighting. Oh, man. Hope you feel better, man. Oh, so you got the COVID. Man. Well, take lots of vitamin C, zinc, and drink a lot, man, so you can fight that stuff. And I wish you a speedy recovery, my friend. What's up, Matt? Mount Blessing. I was born in Illinois, Chicago. Wow, Chicago. Chicago, Chicago. That's a long. You're a long way from Chicago, sir. It was '90s in January. Yeah, yeah. You know, it's part of the things about living in where it's hot all the time. You know, I like dry desert heat. Arizona would be ideal for you. It might be, Digger, but it might not be. You might not like June, July, and August there. You got to go hang out with Vinny during that month and see what it's like. Born in Chicago, lived in Alton, Grafton, Illinois, 27, lived in Colorado. Colorado is a beautiful state. Moved to Florida for love. Yeah, that's how it usually is, right? Looking for love in all the wrong places. Punjab isn't good. I don't know what Punjab is. Nah, I don't like it when it's humid here either. You loved it. Well, dude, I guess if you love the Arabian desert, man, You would like Arizona, I guess, because I don't think it gets hotter than out there in Arizona. I don't know. Never been there, but you would know. Time in the winter in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Cold and damp is hard though. Yeah, it is. Cold weather once you get old, and the damp weather, it's tough on your bones. It's hard on your bones because we all got arthritis of some sort. We're all inflamed, just in different stages of it. Beautiful. It's beautiful. No aching joints. Digger, man, you should move there then. Take off. You, Ron, and the critters. You'll probably need camels there though. Colorado was perfect for most of the year. Yeah, I'm sure it was. Colorado is like, it could be sunny and snowing, right? And I guess it depends where you're at, too. But yeah. What's up, Joe Raider? How you doing, man? What are you working on, Joe Raider? What's drying? What are you waiting for to dry? Trouble in the extreme dryness of Arizona. It's gorgeous there. Yeah, I guess every place has its challenges for everybody that has health issues, right? I'm sure if you got a bad heart, you don't want to live in Florida where it's hot all the time, or you just stay in the air conditioning all the time, one or the other, right? Yeah, people adapt. People do what they have to do, where they are to survive. It's funny. Yesterday I was yawning so much during the stream, and then when I just got on the road, I was fine. I was wide awake. Sitting still, kind of, I guess, makes me. 4x4s? Nah. When I went to Bristol, I saw a tanker train. Okay. I don't know if I can answer it, but why do some tanker trains use a bus? It's called a buffer car. Um, they use them at the end and and to and up by the engine, and in case anything happens, in case the train were to get hit or catch on fire, um, it keeps a buffer between the the tank cars and the engine and the crew. So it's called a buffer car. Keeps them safe. Is that what they're hauling their used box cars and stuff? So usually it's empty, I guess. I really don't. I don't think it's full. And usually it'll say buffer car on it or something. Usually it's just designated for that, and that's it. Whether or not something's in it, I don't know. It could be loaded with something. I don't know. Usually they're box cars or hoppers, something like that. It could be. I don't know, Tigger. There might be something in them. There might not be. I don't know. And you see them all on the tanker trains. And usually it's something that's dangerous. Ethanol. I don't know what else they use them on. I know ethanol for sure. Yeah, it's Rick's table behind me. Looks pretty nice, doesn't it? See the shelf there, the drawer. Getting a little preview of it there. Just waiting for him to come over and get it. Then we'll make one of these. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad I could answer it. Glad it wasn't that hard. Nope. Milk paint. Paint. White. Good old white. Nah, it was too hard to, because it was a dark color and it's all different woods, so it would never look good. And I'm not spending a ton of time on this table. What's up, Mark Mead? How you doing? Let's try this again. Okay. How often do you change your mind or ideas of what you're going to do to your layout, Jerry? A few times. I mean, a few times. I guess it's always changing, I guess. Once you start talking to people and thinking of other ways to do stuff, it changes. I don't know how many times, but it changes every once in a while, unless you're stubborn. Listen, somebody's cutting grass. I can't keep a connection. I can't help you there, brother. Must be the wind. How you doing, Mark? Don't sound like a lawnmower. Whatever it is, it's noisy. How you doing, Nathan Delay? What's going on with you, my friend? How many times did you change your mind for your layout? When are you going to do N scale, Nathan? When are you going to come to your senses and get N scale? I usually have the same trouble. Our internet is terrible. Yeah. Yeah, some places it's spotty, some places it's good. It's just how it is. I don't know. And you would think, and some places where you think it should be good, it isn't good. I don't know. Keep changing your plan, your internet plan or your layout plan. Joe Raider, you didn't tell me what you're working on today. Thanks for coming by, Sarah. Have a great rest of your day. Have a beautiful weekend. That's what's coming, Sarah. The weekend is coming. Take care. Be well. God bless you. It feels like a lot, like too many times to change my mind. Counsel. Yeah, yeah. Nothing, Joe? Oh my God. What's up, Mercy J? Your layout, okay. Joe, I can't believe you're not waiting or working on something. Well, it's good that you're taking a break. What's up, Missy J? How's your day going? Splendid? It's gotta be splendid. Feels like the weekend every day for you. I know, me too, Digger. Me too. Feels like the weekend for me every day. The day is splendid, baby. That's good. Who loves you, baby? Who loves you? I do an N scale, but I feel more comfortable doing HO scale. The reason why I have N scale is for narrow gauge. Ah, okay. Yeah, do what you feel comfortable doing. I would like to do HO. Wish I had the room to do it, but yeah, that's how it is. I'm trying to figure out a curved switch, but Kato doesn't make them. No, they don't. You got to use somebody else's and get that to work with your Kato stuff. You can make up tracks for that. Yeah, that's the one thing. I don't. I really don't know the Kato line, so I don't want to say they don't make any at all. But I don't think they do. I think what people do is just get like an Atlas or something or a Pico. I don't even know if Pico makes them, and just use that and make a connector piece for it. Put a little bit brown ground covered down that I took a break. Good job. That scale is just too small. The details are way too tiny for you. Yeah, me too, Digger. But that's what I got. Nissa, you've been working on your layout? I think we need a video from you. Maybe I will just steal Jerry's plan. I don't have a plan. I don't have no curved layouts. Curved, uh, what do you call it? Curved turnouts on my layout. No, you're welcome to use the plan. I got it online. You can get it online too. I think it's called Mike's Plans or something. If you do an N scale layout plan, there's a dude that has a bunch of different layouts for all different sizes. They're pretty good. Actually, just cleaned all the mess off the layout so I can see what I'm doing. Good for you, girl. Way to go. Everything has a place and every place has a thing. If N scale was the same size, well, then there wouldn't be an N scale, Digger, if it was the same size as HO. What's up, Scott? How you doing? I'm thinking about turntables and roundhouses. Yeah, that's cool. They're cool. Yeah, I guess they do. Norfolk Southern still has a roundhouse and a turntable. Well, not really a roundhouse. Yeah. At Juniata, they have a big turntable. Their shop it's a huge roundhouse, I guess. I used to like roundhouses. I still do, kind of. I like them in real life more so. East Broadtop has a cool roundhouse. On layouts, they take up a lot of real estate. I guess that's why I don't like them on layouts. Just take up so much room. It's like helixes. Oh, what's up, Scott? How you doing today? What are you working on? I love roundhouses, but no space. Yeah, unless you do Z-scale, yeah. Yeah. And your roundhouse will probably cost you 400 bucks. Yeah, yeah, they're cool, but like I said, you know, unless you have like space like Sparky does, where you can afford, you know, I don't know, I'm guessing like a 3 foot section just for a roundhouse, maybe bigger, I don't know. Uh, nah, I've never been there. Doesn't interest me. I don't, I mean, I appreciate the work that they did into it. It's pretty awesome looking. I don't like that fantasy type world. Never did. I'm not like I don't like that fantasy type world. Harry Potter and Star Trek. Nah. So I don't like that the look that it has. You know, I mean it's cool. It's a lot of work, but it just doesn't appeal to me. So I don't go there. I wish I had as much space. What would you do with all that space? You need a lot of money. It's a lot of space, Nathan. I don't need that much space. I really don't. If I had all those levels he does, it would be sweet. Who's that? Sparky Nessie? I don't think I would want a helix if I had the room for a helix. I don't think I would want like 3 levels. Two might be pushing it. Maybe two, and that's it. Put one loop of track, that's first. Almost bought a Z scale layout for 130 bucks, but don't have the rolling stock. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Those little Z scale engines and cars, they're still like 20 bucks for the cars, 25 bucks. And the engines are just as much as N scale, and you can see them half as much. They're cool, but I ain't into them. They're too tiny. No helix that would run independent of each other. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. That would be cool. Yeah, I wouldn't. If I had 2 levels, I'd try to get that second level up naturally. I wouldn't use a helix. And you need a lot of room to do it. So if we had a lot of room, then yeah, I'm not into the helix thing. They're cool, as in making them, but I wouldn't want to maintain one and clean one, and I wouldn't even want to build one. Yeah, it's too frustrating. It seems too frustrating for me. It doesn't even seem relaxing to build a helix. Look at Sparky. He built his helix and then he had to tear it down. I would have just, I would have quit. I would have sold all my stuff right then and there, or just changed my plan totally. But he's stuck in there. I guess I'm the type that like I build things and I expect them to be right the first time. You know, that's just usually how my world is here. You know, I mean, there's some things that don't always work that way, but for the most part, they do. And if if I had to tear something out that I put that much effort into, I'd be really mad. Jason did too. Yeah. Well, he like, and he's changed his plan, like because he made upgrades to his garage and things like that, right? Is that why? Isn't that why he did what he did? He didn't tear it out because it wasn't working, did he? I don't know. I would do a summer thing of how when I went with Wilmer to Mr. Garlick's house, he only used the basement as his entire house half. Change that half. Just like that, Missy. I forget what I asked you. What's up, Rick Bailey? I can't let you see that, Rick. Can't let you say it. Goes off his garage. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. So he kind of changed his layout because he had other alternatives, other ideas. Sparky had to tear his helix down because it wasn't working. That would irritate me bad. I got an Amish guy that works here too. You don't have to leave, Rick. You know what it looks like. Yeah, it sure is, Nessie. That's a lot of work. You know, it took a lot of work to get you to that point. Now the work of tearing it out and rebuilding it. Oof, man. Is buying used tractor good? Yeah, if it's in good shape. Yeah, as long as it's in good shape. If it's all messed up, then probably not. My point is, if I had a house, I would use it more for train space. Yeah, but if you had a wife and kids, then yeah, it's not going to work, Nathan. I can see you now. Honey, you can't have this room. It's for trains. But it's the bathroom. I don't care. Oh, there is an Amish deli here. I forget where you're at, Mark. Where are you at?
You're saying a couple more months if you fired up the heater for out there, weren't you?
Pretty soon, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Not soon. Hope it's longer than sooner. It's a neighbor who walks by. Amish deli. How's an Amish deli work? Yeah, Rick's doing an okay job. Florida, yeah, there's a lot of Amish in Florida. I was surprised to find that out. They go down there for rest and relaxation too. The Amish up here in Pennsylvania, they're kind of like stricter than, say, like the Ohio Amish or Amish in other parts. And even like I was watching this documentary, and guy was interviewing Amish from all over the country, and they were down there in Florida, and they're kind of like lax, laid back down there. They do things that they wouldn't do here, you know. And he was saying, yeah, the Amish in Pennsylvania are a little. I don't know. What do you call them? A little more strict, or that wasn't his exact words, but my wife promised me a train room when we moved. Want to start visiting delis here, Mark. Get it in writing. Yeah, okay. You must be south of Hillsborough County. I forget where they were when they were at this interview. I forget what part of Florida they were in. Too hot for a garage layout. You would need air conditioning in your garage. Is your neighbor a fan of trains? No, none of them are. I didn't talk to one of them, really. I mean, man, I don't think people walking by notice my trains. Nobody's ever said anything. Missy, do you have Amish by you? I need a Reuben south of you. How far south? An hour, 20 minutes, half hour. Amish are probably an hour from me here. Yeah, an hour at least. Yeah, maybe a little closer. Reuben. I like Reubens. Reubens are pretty good. Just bought some rye bread today. I don't have no. I don't have. I do have some sauerkraut, but I don't have Thousand Island dressing. Cheesesteak, yeah, cheesesteaks are good. Sarasota area, so over an hour. Okay, that's not far. Do y'all visit the Amish out there, like to buy things and things like that? Like here, like a lot of people go out to Amish country to go buy things, obvious things, furniture and fresh made goods, pies, meats, cheeses, all those sort of things. So the Amish community here is pretty, pretty big, and I don't want to say really touristy, but it is to a point because a lot of people go there for those things. I always wanted to, but when I go that way, it was a van load of kids headed for the beach. Yeah, I like going out to the Amish farms, and I just like it out there. Heading to the beach. Yeah, even the Amish go to the beach in Florida. You got good cheesesteaks in Florida? Mark, are you an original Floridian? Or you moved from somewhere? Digger Evans, where are you at? You're awful quiet. You sleeping? You napping? Do you like seafood? Yeah, I love seafood. Remind me of the Monty Python with the fish. I love fish. Seafood, clams, crabs, oysters. California native. Wow, you're a long way from California, eh? Did a lot of work at St. John's Island in the 80s. Where's that at? You're still here. Okay, Digger. Just checking on you. Making sure you didn't fall off the earth. because it's flat out there. California native. How long you been living in Florida, Al? Yeah, I guess you would have had dinner too already, Digger. It's not that flat. Really? You sure? I don't know. I'm scared to find out. Uh, Imagine if there was a train called the Laughing Train or the Torture Train. Some people have them. I'm sure some people think their layouts are torture trains. I don't know if I'd want to be on the Laughing Train. That might get on my nerves after a while. I don't know. It'd have to be really funny. The Wine Train. I don't drink wine, but I can see where that would be entertaining. Actually, Low Hill's just an hour north of me. 7 years, huh? You're pretty recent to the Florida world. Well, at least you left California at a good time. Things are just getting worse there. Now it's either going to do away with small engines, so like you can't have a lawnmower with an engine. And, oh man, it's not good. There's a gravy train. I like the gravy train. The crashing train's not that good. I like the gravy train though. That'd be a good train to be on. The silly train. Yeah, that's my kind of train, Digger. Yeah, see, I thought you would be on the Laughing Train. Can't see the planes today. What's up, Steve? 87 PSAP 87. We're waiting for trains. Yeah, what train are you on? The Laughing Train? The Crazy Train? The Crashing Train? The Gravy Train? What's your train number? If I could get to ride a train, the Gravy Train, I'd never get off. Yeah, smelly train. No smelly trains, Nathan. Hook, line, and sinker train. Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them right now. Who's here? Let's see, Les. Oh, Les. What's up, Les? How you doing? The Get Out of Town train. Would you want to get out of town? Man, if you had to get out of town right now, right this very second, what would you take with you? You can't take a ton of stuff. Only what you can carry. What would you take? That's a tough one. Steve, you'd be leaving behind a lot of nice looking structures. After a long day of Wendy's. Oh, that's it. Your go bag. Yeah. I knew you had a go bag, Nessie. What's up, Somerset Andy? How you doing? Guns in my talk. My wallet and my car. Okay. I do have another YouTube channel about my type of comedy I did. That's the same reason you keep your YouTube channels. You got another YouTube channel, Nathan. What are you, crazy? You got a comedy channel? You do, Nathan. You need to share it with us. No garbage train either, Nathan. Guns in my dogs. My backpack, SIG, and a rifle. All good choices. Seen you in Ireland earlier. Get on out of town, Nathan. Your computer stuff. Okay. I think a lot of us are on that poor people train already, Joe. All aboard. Next stop. Happyville. It's called the Nathan Funny Channel. Get on out of here. I'm going to have to go check that out. I need me a laugh, Nathan. It better be good or I'll want my money back. The pirate train. I think Digger Evans would be on that train. He's a pirate. Digger Evans would be like leading that train. He'd be the engineer of that train. I thought you were from California. Mark left California 7 years ago. He came to his senses. What is almost here? I don't know. You tell me what's almost here, human. Human City? You tell me. What's almost here? See you, Joe. Have a good day. Mine wants to go out for a walk. Have a good day, Joe. Lock and load, buddy. Rod Stewart sings a song. People get ready. There's a train a coming. You know that song, right? Your title says it's almost here, Heath. It is. It's almost here. I know what my title says. The Ghost Train. It's almost here. You got to tell me what's almost here for you. Heath Train is the blue smoke. Man. Heath did a fine job last night. He didn't blow nothing up, burn nothing up. He tried to break it, couldn't break it. I hope we are talking about a really fun train. You could be. Depends on your train. Nathan's getting on the funny train, the laughing train. I think Steve said he's getting on the train out of here. Missy, she's getting on crazy train. I don't know. He fixed it, actually. Yeah, I know he fixed it. So he didn't burn it up, right? He did pretty good for once. I'm sure he does pretty good every once in a while. Hey, Heath, you see what's behind me? All aboard. All aboard. That's right. All aboard. Who's this dude? I don't know. Heath is on the midnight train. The midnight train to Georgia? I have 15 minutes to do an unboxing. Well, hurry up with that unboxing. What's up, Caboose 21? Yeah, a little bit of Ozzy. Sure he is. I I say hi, but you ignore me. Don't not say hi to Missy, Heath. All right? I'm on the chug-a-chug choo-choo train. Woo woo! I do not want to go to Georgia. That is where the company I am working for is headquarters. Sorry, buddy. That's what you're on. You're on the midnight train to Georgia. Where have you been? I don't know. Been right here, buddy. Say hello to Nissy now. Don't be dissing Nissy. Crowbar train. Now you're just getting crazy. You're getting crazy, Nathan. The crowbar train. Come on, man. We don't want to be on the crowbar train or the sledgehammer train. They're not good trains to be on. Rick's on the chipper train. He could be. He could be on the wood chip train. I was on the stream last night. Let's see, I said hello to you. Well, ding ding. So Ozzy live. I've never seen Ozzy live. I've never seen Ozzy. I don't think I would want to see him. He's a little crazy. Although he makes some better sense than some people I know these days. Oops, Nissy J. I was a little distracted trying not to break anything. Rick's on his way to Splinter Train. Yeah. Yeah. Right now it's all about that N-scale train. Ozzy is a hoot. Is Ozzy actually? Yeah, Ozzy's still alive. They keep him on life support. Sharon! Sharon! That's Digger. Digger calls Sharon. Yeah, that's his wife's name. Sharon! You remember that show that used to be on? What the heck was the name of it? What was the name of his reality show? I forget it. That was crazy. The best part was when he called his wife, he'd yell, Sharon! I knew you were going to like that end scaling. Don't worry, Heath, it'll be short-lived. Once it's done, you know, he's not going to expand on it. You know, it's not, you know, it's just a novelty to him. He just wanted to be cool like everybody else with doing 2 scales. He's not committed to it. There's no commitment to it, Heath. Yeah, he hasn't really got into it yet. Not that it should be hard, but what is the easy way to do static grass with a static grass applicator? Make your own, like Sparky did. Dual scale is for the cool kids. I guess so. I'm not a cool kid, I guess. Never was. I just really wonder who is going to finish Rick's N-scale layout. Ain't gonna be me, I can tell you that much. Maybe John. I don't know. I don't know. Stay tuned. I was expecting John to stop by. John only lives like 10 minutes away from here. I was really expecting him to stop by. Maybe he'll stop by in the next part of our builds. Maybe John will come by and Rick won't. Exactly, Steve. Steve, I can't even finish my own layout. I'm going to start his and finish his? Get serious. What are you smoking out there? I was only recording flight performance and couldn't see one came in. I'm committed, or maybe I should be committed. It's up to you. I don't know. What do I call it? 6 scales. Do I have commitment issues? I think so, Heath. Big ones. So let me ask you, Heath, if you could do any scale and had the room, what would you do? That's for all of you. If you could do any scale and had the room, what would you do? All of you can answer that. But I got some questions today. Oh, Nathan sent me a little message. I'll have to check his. He sent me his little channel link. I can't look at it now, Nathan, because I'll probably lose my stream. But I'll check it out. Definitely the later one. You made me snort out loud on that. You snort. You snort when you laugh. And scale. I want to run a 100-car long circus train. That's cool. It's good to have goals. We all need goals. Digger would still stick with his HO, double L. I would do a similar. I know you would, Nathan. You would have like Northlands plus plus. I really love HO. Okay. And it's fine for less. I would do HO. Just because I can't see N. That's it. I do love N. N is, N's like your first girlfriend, you always love her, sort of. You put up with her, right? But it's hard for me to see it. It frustrates me easy. Franklin, South Manchester, and HO. Oh, G-Scale would be fun also. Yeah, G-Scale would be fun. But I'd need a lot of money to do G-Scale, man. Some of those engines are like buying cars. I went to the G-Scale show in York a couple winters ago, and they had a big boy there. It was $4,500 in G-Scale. I think it was G-Scale. Yeah, G-Scale. It was huge. It was probably as long as my table here. This table, I think it was like 60 inches long, something like that. $4,500 for one engine. It was the coolest show, though. There was stuff there that I really didn't think. I have a video of it too. The show. It's back in my layout tour videos. It's pretty cool show. You could work there one day a week on the weekends, maybe. Oh, at Northlands? Do you live close to Northlands, Nathan? My dad had an NNG. I don't know. You could work at Reading Museum, Reading Historical Society, Nathan. You ever think about doing that? You should go check them out, man. They would probably like you because you like to build things. I think you should go check them out. Reading Historical Technical Society. You know where they're at. They're right by you. G-Scale GG1 that I want. Yeah, it's $4,000. So, yeah, it's for one. I know, man. One locomotive. So, to do G-Scale, obviously, if we're in this unlimited world, we got unlimited space, then we got unlimited funds. So yeah, G-Scale. Now, who's going to tell me that they would do one-to-one scale? It's got to be scales. It can't be like model stuff. It's model stuff. It's not real stuff. I live close to Philly, but I'm Too far away for what? For I would love to work there. Love to work where? Nathan, the Reading Historical Society is up by you in Hamburg. I did volunteer a long time ago, but it's a long story. Okay, we'll save it for the next time. I want to start a YouTube channel about model trains, maybe one day. That'd be nice, Heath. You could buy a real one for that back in the day. Yeah, before they would scrap them, I know. Somebody's burning something or cooking something. I would love to work at Northlands. I think you would like to work at Reading Technical Society better. You could have worked at Roadside America. Maybe they wouldn't have closed. He's too far from New Hope. I'm closer to New Hope than him. I'd work for Jerry in his wood shop. It would be great fun. Yeah, it would be great fun, Digger. We'd get lots of work done, I'm sure. Yeah, some days we would, some days we would. My lotto win would be 400 acres of land, full-size cats. What kind of cats? And a 40 by 100 shed for HM. Whose little dream is that? Steve. Full-size cats, like lions, tigers, and bears? Or D5 bulldozers? I'd have D5 bulldozers. You're far from New Hope and Ivyland, Nathan. Trust me. If Northlands is far, this is further. Not by much, but it's further. Caterpillars. Caterpillar dozers and excavators. You got it, man. Cat D11. I'd settle for a D5. Oh, we covered a lot of ground today. It's getting closer. It's almost here. What about the trolley place that Jerry was helping with? Who's that question for? And what trolley place? I help at a bunch of them. The one in Baltimore? The one in Pittsburgh? Nathan lives in Reading, like by Reading, PA. There's a museum near here with lots of excavators. That's cool. Steam ones too? For Nathan, I thought it was in Philly. No, nah. There's no trolley museums in Philly. I volunteer at Baltimore, one in D.C., one in Pittsburgh. Used to in up by East Broadtop, but nope. Now Nathan lives pretty far from Philly, probably 2 hours, at least. Yeah, at least 2 hours. But he lives close to the Reading Museum. Probably lives 10 minutes away, 15 minutes away. He must have ticked some people off there. You know him. He's controversial. He probably got him mad at him. Digger, check. We saw 2 Royal Train 67s yesterday. I have to check that out. Did you do videos of them already, Andy? What's up, Mr. Farmer? How you doing? Mr. Farmer, he would be on the frugal train. Andy on the frugal train. I'll have to check your video out, Andy. Going off the rails in a crazy train. How you doing, Mr. Farmer? The prank train. Are you a prankster, Nathan? You like doing pranks on people? You got Ozzy in your head now. Yeah, I do. How close is Nathan to national tour? Probably like an hour and 40 minutes. I would guess you just come down 322. Yeah, probably an hour and 40 minutes, something like that. He's north of there. You trying to get him a job there? He could work at Choo Choo Barn. Yes, Human is Heath. Humanity Junction is Heath. That's how you say his name. You don't pronounce the C. It's Humanity Junction. Humanity Junction. And his name is Heath, as in the candy. Dollars are empty shells. Oh, what you say, Mr. Farmer? Went to the grocery store. I wanted to cry. I went to the grocery store too, Mr. Farmer. I spent $20. I bought spices, bread, and olive oil. That was $8. Get used to it. Some critter flying around. There was plenty of stuff in the store. The stores didn't not have nothing in it, but everything's so expensive. That's how it is. That's what they want. They want us to cry, Mr. Farmer. I have plane tickets, annual insurance, and week's worth of dinner and hotels on my credit cards. Like the dollar stores are pretty empty, but the grocery store, I've been to a couple this past week, and they all had plenty of stuff on their shelves. I'm pretty stocked up. I could go a year, including the garden, maybe longer. Well, keep stocking up, Mr. Farmer. You can never have enough. I can tell you one thing, lumber prices haven't come down. At least plywood. If anything, they went up even more. Ah, Heath, here's something for you. You see that, Heath? It's a tie pin. found it in an antique store. It's the only GG1 I own. I don't know what scale is it. I found it in an antique store. I was just going through one of their little spinny cases, and I saw it, and I was like, "How much you want for it?" It's $10. I said, "Okay, I like it." It's the only GG1 I own. The hammer train. Stop with that hammer train, Nathan. Anything less would be. What do you say? We have to, Nessie. Yeah, you got to keep stocking your pantry, man. I forgot I had it on this hat. I should take it off this hat, but I should put it on my other hat. It stays nice because it's a tie pin. Keith, would you wear this on your tie? If you had to wear a tie every day, would you wear it? Wonder what scale it would be. The annoying orange train. What is that, Nathan? Oh, Nathan with this train. I would not take a job if I had to wear a tie. Wrong answer, Keith. Wrong answer. What if it was the only job you could get, Heath? Oh, I see that jet. Looks very nice and shiny up there. Yeah, I wouldn't like to wear a tie either. I don't like to wear them when I have to wear them. If you needed the money, you might, Heath. Yeah. Anybody, if they needed the money, they would. All right. I would clip the tie clip to my nose. No, you would, man. It would hurt too much. It would hurt like a son of a bitch. I can tell you that much. It's like an alligator. Water time would stop when the top management stopped. At least you could stop. I would take the job and not wear a tie. These type of days, you'd probably be okay. They probably wouldn't say nothing. I wear a bow tie. I think you would wear a bow tie. Couldn't see you with a bolo. I can see you with a bow tie. A tie is a symbol of corporate oppression. No, it's not, man. There's plenty of people that aren't in corporate that wear ties. You wear a tie when you go to a wedding, don't you? You look nice. Makes you look nice and polished. Wow, he has 65 ties. Oh, yeah. A bowler hat. What the hell is a bowler hat? Bowler? What's a bowler hat? I thought he meant a bolo tie. What's a bowler hat? Bowler hat. Police wear ties sometimes. Sometimes they don't. Wedding oppression. Not all people think like that, Rick. Charlie Chaplin hat. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I could see you wearing that. I don't know with a bow tie though. Try it out. Let us know. Anyone have $800 for a Sunset model N-scale brass Pennsylvania DD1 electric locomotive? Heath, you do not need that, okay? You don't need it. Stop looking at it. Heath, you have other things to save money for. Just man because he has trouble timing timing a clip-on tie. You mean tying a clip-on tie? Yeah, I think they're called derbies. I just wore a bow tie because people found it annoying. Who did that? Digger. You were a bow tie digger? I need to save up for food this month. Yes, you do. You don't need that engine. Stop looking at it. Stop lusting after things you can't have. Heath, can you have a top hat? Yeah, I could see you with a Abraham Lincoln top hat, Heath. I could see you with one, Nathan. That would be pretty cool. That is why I do. Yeah, it's just the Torque people. I'm sure Ray B has a bowler hat. I don't think so. I don't think so, Steve. He's more of a baseball cap guy. And maybe a cowboy hat. Not a cool cowboy hat, though. It was designed as a riding hat, originally called a Coke. How about that? Thank you, Les, for that bit of information. That's the only reason why I wear one. Yeah, I know. You just like torquing people, don't you, Digger? You like rolling against the tide. Spider. I'm on the crazy train right now. 10-gallon hat. Nah, I don't think so. You wear a top hat for your channel. Really? Never seen you wear a top hat. My granddad had one for funerals. Yeah. I think like in a certain era, probably the 40s and even the 50s, I think a lot of men wore hats. Dress hats, not ball cap hats. Derbies or what do you call it? Fedoras, things like that. Some people still wear them. Yes, I still wear a waistcoat because of the noise. Oh, Jesus, Digger Evans. That woman is like, I don't know how she puts up with your stuff. She must love you because you sleep pretty well. Because I'd be afraid to go to sleep with that woman. You might not wake up. This cart's so trendy in the 80s. Yeah, the kids wear them nowadays. At least they did. Nathan DeLay has another YouTube channel. Yes, he does. He's a comedian on his other channel. Does magic tricks and all, like Penn and Teller. Next unboxing video, I should use a top hat. Pulling eats. Yeah, that would be funny. A raspberry beret. Yeah. I think you should get one, Rick. You could do your shows with them. What's up, Eric? How are you today? Well, not my train channel for the top hat. It's on my funny channel. Okay. Ethan does a lot of things. He's a man of many talents. Keep your shit up. He's gonna make you disappear too. That's kind of fun. You find a secondhand store. Oh yeah, that's a kind of fun. Yeah, secondhand stores are great. Now I want to see that channel. What's up, Nancy? What you got me for? I'm guessing you just came in. What's up, Nancy? It's called Nathan's Funny Channel. There you go. Go check it out, Heath. Get your daily dose of laughter. Go there now, Heath, and put his link up for everybody else to get some laughs and fun, enjoyment for their day. Because I kept missing your live shows. Oh, gotcha. Okay, now I understand. Yeah, you weren't missing much. Thanks for coming by, though. Catching this one. I like that new cam they put up there of the station. That's pretty cam. Just need to get it working better, I guess, right? Stop laughing, Heath, and share the link with us. What your teacher used to say to you when you were laughing in the school? Share it with us. Make us all laugh. Make us all laugh, Heath. Yeah, it's looking pretty good, huh? It'll look even better when it's at Rick's house. I have to go. Thanks for stopping by, Andy, and having fun with us for a little bit. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Sleep well. Have a great day tomorrow. I know you're not funny, Heath. Yeah, it's nice. I see your man. You guys are your fall colors are happening already up there. They're starting to down here, but not like up there, man. Well, at least in front of that camera. See you, Andy. Be well. Oh, shoot. This is like a good back scratcher. I guess Heath's not going to share it with us. Just got to do things myself. Here you go, Nathan. Share your link with us. Not much down southern here in England, but the cam sure is pretty. Where is that cam at? Is it close to you or further away from you, Nancy? There's just an ad for spam on TV. Spam, like the spam you eat? Do y'all eat spam? Do you like spam? I used to eat spam. Spam, 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 spam. Glorious spam. I'm Getting 2 teeth pulled on Tuesday. You can laugh at that. No, that's nothing to laugh at. That sucks. I hate the dentist. There you go. There's Nathan's Funny Channel. Everybody check it out. Subscribe. Get a laugh every day. Oh, Heath. You would have got fired probably. What time is it anyway? Bye, Heath. Thanks for stopping by and bringing us some joy today. Thanks for bringing us some joy here. 9, so it's 3 o'clock here, huh? 3, 5, no. It's 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock? Is it 4 o'clock, Missy? Damn. If we would have had him a little longer, he would have missed his meeting and got in trouble. Shoot. Got these damn, I forget what they're called, lantern flies. They kill him. 4:03, he's 3 minutes late. Maybe he'll get in trouble. Serves you right for goofing off, Heath. Thanks for stopping by, Les. Have a good evening. Sleep well. Have a great Friday. Enjoy some TV. Hope it's good. Love to do that, Steve. What would you love to do? What's Steve doing? Nathan, do you, Ray and Rick stop and do dad jokes? Oh, jeez. I think you're going to have to do some more videos on your other channel, Nathan. You're going to have a lot more followers to keep satisfied. Missy, what's for dinner? I need to make my pork chops that I have. But I'll mix up my hamburgers too. I like to make a bunch of stuff when I make stuff. That way I have it the rest of the week. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. I was going to make some potato soup. What are you having for supper, Nancy? Thinking chicken and biscuits with party potatoes. What are party potatoes? See, we all want to know what party potatoes are. I think y'all need to do some cooking videos on your channels. I know Nancy does. Pappy started doing some. Party potatoes. Is that like potato salad? Party potatoes. I baked my butt off this weekend. Freezer's full of Italian meatballs and Swedish meatballs. What's the difference between Swedish meatballs and Italian meatballs? It's just the stuff you put on them. Just saw We Honest eBay now has crossing signals with gates. What the hell's We Honest eBay? Mashed potatoes, sour cream, cream cheese, garlic powder added to the mix. Ah, party potatoes, huh? Mashed potatoes, sour. It just sounds like mashed potatoes with some cheese and garlic powder in them. Oh, you Floridians do everything fancy, don't you? Uh, yeah, I know you don't cook anymore, Digger. All you do is break stones. Swedish meatballs are smaller, and they have, okay, so they just have allspice and nutmeg because meatballs and wedding soup are smaller too. Is there a size to your meatballs? Do your meatballs have to be a certain size? I don't think so. It can be any size you want. Big ones, small ones, tiny ones, soup ones. Party potatoes come from Massachusetts. Oh yeah, there's some partying people up there. Why do they call them party potatoes? Is it because it's something easy and you would bring it to parties? It just sounds like mashed potatoes with cheese and garlic. I don't want to take the wind out of your sails, Nessie. It's party potatoes tonight, it is. Wedding meatballs. Yeah, how can you forget about that? What are you, Irish or something? Oh, Jesus. St. Anthony, help us. It's my mother-in-law. Okay. They meet. They are meeting. No. Not in my household. Growing up, they were made with veal, pork, and beef. Just like regular meatballs, just smaller. Chicken, no way. I can honestly say, growing up, we never had ground chicken. There was no such thing as ground chicken. We had chicken cutlets. Ground chicken? No way. The Medigons used chicken for their meatballs. Oh, Nancy. I had such high hopes for you. My grandmother made it with chicken meatballs. Really? Where was she from? Not my grandmother. Beer and regatta cheese meatballs are yummy. Beef and regatta cheese. Yeah, they sound pretty good. My friend once offered me cowboy pie. Just baked beans covered with mashed potatoes. Very disappointing. Yeah, you could have put something else in there, like some meat or something. Then that would have been good. Maybe you dreamt it. I think you did. I, the only place I've ever seen chicken meatballs in wedding soup is Progresso canned soup. Ah, man. Yeah, I never, not until, and it was even ground turkey, it wasn't even ground chicken. I say like the 80s or 90s, 80s at least, my mother would make ground turkey meatballs or something for somebody that don't want beef meatballs, but yeah, my mom used to make like, well, she would make her meatballs from a blend, pork, lamb, and or pork, veal, and beef. You know, the meatloaf blend they call it, but it's a meatball blend. I think they call it meatball. Canned soup, yeah, I know. That was 1,000 years ago. Uh, maybe 980. Didn't spend any money. They had those hand cranked. Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember them. And the pasta grinders. You know, the pasta machines that you would clamp to the table. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Many, many fond memories. My mother was a cooking machine. Please. That's how I make them. The secret ingredient is Parmesan cheese. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Parmesan cheese. That's just not like any Parmesan. It's Reggiano Parmesan. Not all Parmesan is equal. Man, oh man. Cooking was a big thing in my family's house. They were like events. Wonder how Heath's meeting is going. Wonder if he got yelled at for being late. No, it isn't, and it has to be fresh parm. Fresh parm? Where do you get fresh parm? Reggiano Parmesan is the best Parmesan there is, Missy J. Best cheese comes from Italy. I mean, grated off the block. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Can't be like in a store package that says Tony's Parmesan on it. I've been living on stuffed hot cherry peppers and those long green ones. Prosciutto di Parma, provolone with balsamic. You need something else there, Nancy. Prosciutto di Parma is good. I hear the Amtrak. Toot toot. I think he's agreeing with your meatball combination. No powdered cheese. Like your Parmesan shouldn't say Kraft on it. I mean, if it has to, I can understand it, but yeah, it's not. You know, expectations would be low. Although I do have some in my refrigerator. What else do I need? Bourbon? I don't know. Do you need some bourbon? But it has no taste. Well, I'll tell you what does have the Kraft cheese. It's Parmesan and Pecorino Romano. It's a nice blend and it does have some taste to it. And you don't see it much, but the Pecorino Romano is a good cheese. That's my favorite cheese. I like that straight up. And crazy, oddly enough, the Dollar General has it. I don't. I I can count on them having it. The big supermarkets, no, and it sucks. Like you don't want to get the dollar store variety of it or the cheap knockoff variety of it. You got to get the craft one, and you know that much I'll give to them. I love cheese. Italian cheese. That's what Growing up, like in an Italian family, that's what we had, like Italian cheese and supersod and things like that. Always had cheese on the table and supersod and good bread. And man, nothing like cheese. Cheese is like Cheese is the best. And now they're starting to say, dairy fats are good for you. I wish these freaking people would make up their minds. They tell you one day you can't eat this, one day you can't eat that, and now they're saying dairy fats are fine, cheese is fine, milk is fine, butter's fine. They're good fats. There's good fats and there's bad fats. It's like good meat fat. It's still good. Pork fat is good on your meat. It's good for you. Homemade wine. My grandfather used to make homemade wine. I was a kid, so I didn't like wine to begin with. I still don't like wine, but it's always nasty. I remember the first time I had it. It's probably Thanksgiving. Might have been 10, 11, 10 maybe. It's nasty. I can remember that to this day. I can remember that table to this day. I remember him coming up from the basement with that bottle. Yeah. They're good memories. I don't listen to any of the experts. No, I mean, the experts were like your grandparents, your grandmother. In my house, it was my mother, cooking wise. Well, my mother was pretty on top of it for everything else too. But, they knew what to do. They knew what to cook. My grandmother knew what to cook, right? And they all lived. My grandfather was 92. My grandmother was 98 or 80, 98, 89. I think when she passed away. Now, granted, my grandmother on the other side, she was like in her 70s when she passed away. I think. I can't remember. But they all lived long lives because they ate good food. And it's good food that was good food. It wasn't processed. They didn't eat processed food. They made their own, like, supersod and capogal and prosciutto. They would get the hams and dry them. And, they made everything, so they knew with everything. Wow, 109. God bless him. You're back again. How's your dad doing, Digger? We've been talking food seriously now, Digger. They knew what was in their food. It wasn't processed like all the crap we eat now. They left the fat on that piece of pork or that piece of beef and ate it. It was good. They didn't waste nothing. It's good for you. Good olive oil, it's good for you. Not like processed corn oil and Mazola. Yeah. But yeah, your grandmother, if she was the cook in the house, she knew what she was doing. Some of them knew better, some of them knew more, some of them made better food, but that's just how I think the culture was. Like, I know, like, my Irish, like, we have some Irish that married into the family, and they're, like, really plain. They wouldn't cook with a lot of spices and things like that. Their meals are, like, very plain, because I guess they just didn't have the things that some other cultures have. But Italian houses, man, they got it going on. Italy has the best food of all, best wine, best cut. Yeah, they do. They do. I mean, I'm sure somebody from Germany would say, no, Germans have the best cars and best food and best beer and good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, you had Irish, potatoes in Ireland, right? But you cook potatoes, right? But like when I would go over my Irish, like my cousin, he was Italian. He married an Irish girl. She was from Ireland too. And Sean McGee, what's up? Nothing shaking here. It's just very bland. Like you needed salt and pepper. You need something else on it to make it palatable. I mean, it was good. I mean, it was good made food, good ingredients, just not spicy, just plain. Like the people. You know, France has the best overall food. A lot of Italian food is very bland. Where the hell are you at? I don't know where you're at, Steve. Bland. I don't know what part of Italy you're in. And not the part in, like, Oregon, okay? See you, Eric. Have a good night. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. You have a great weekend, too. France to eat snails. Yeah, I ain't into snails. Bland food. Somebody time me out, Steve, for that. Bland food. You gotta be crazy, man. Counting the minutes till the end of the workday. There you go, buddy. Just like the title says. What's the title say? It's almost here. It's almost here for you. Italian food is bland. Tell him, Nancy. I think you should time him out for that. That's like slander. It's like a slap in the face. Bland. Go back to Taco Bell. Oh my God. Tell me you like Chef Boyardee too. He's a good Italian cook, right? Italian salami is the world's best. Oh, it's pretty good. I can't believe you said it's bland. I really can't. I can't. I mean, there's different, like, northern Italy is different than, like, southern Italy or, like, the center part of Italy, Rome and Naples, but I don't even think, like, the most extreme places of Italy are bland. Central Italy and a lot of northern Italy has little to. You heard your smashed tomatoes. See, like, I think the reason why there's spices in there, okay? I think the reason why you feel that way, I didn't know the seat cover came off. I think I need to make this little seat foam bigger because it's too thin. I got a new stool here uh, in the shop. I'm not sitting on it now because it's so high. I think because you're probably used to, like, maybe Italian food where you are. I don't know, man. I don't know what you're talking about. American Italian food is much better. So from Rome up, it's not many spices, just different items. Maybe because they don't overpower it with spices. You know, it's like, here's the thing, right? You can spend 12 hours smoking a pork butt or a piece of beef brisket, right? You put all this rub on it, and then you come along and you throw a bunch of baby rays all over it. You just ruined it. Like, I mean, here's the thing, right? Putting cheese, like grated cheese, on Italian food is, I mean, it's an American thing, I think, because it's kind of like it hides the flavor of things, you know, like barbecue sauce hides the flavor, right? You're just eating the cheese and the barbecue sauce, and you're missing the flavor of the food. If the flavor of the food isn't good, then you cover it up with things. So I don't know, Steve. You grew up in Jersey. What part of Jersey, man? Like, what part of Jersey did you grow up in? I can't believe it, dude. I unless you like really spicy, like Indian food, then yeah, it's not. You know, Italian food's not like that. But I don't know where you're at in your part of the world. This piece of stinky rubber. What's Sean like? Snails are gross. American Italy. Boyardee is the best ravioli, so you got it. I love escargot. What does Sean like? Did he say, escargot? No, no, no. Garlic butter. Yeah, I don't do snails. Basil, salt, pepper, garlic. No, East Coast USA food is not like Italy, Italian food. No, it probably isn't. They probably don't use as many spices, use as much of the spices in Italy that they do here. Like they don't load it up with like oregano and garlic and it's a little of this, a little of that, a little of this, a pinch of this, a pinch of that. Yeah, it's like why would you like buy a good piece of steak and put A1 steak sauce all over it? See you, Nissy. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your dinner tonight and your party potatoes. I had to think. Waffles, Maltese. Now there's some flavored food. Never had it. I'm sure it is. My friend brings me a pack of ham and salami from Tuscany. It's the best. I bet it is. Yeah, so like I don't know why you would put like a bunch of A1 sauce on like your $20 piece of steak. Just drink your A1 sauce. All right, Nancy, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your caprese salad. Have a good evening. Take care. Good to see you. Have a great day tomorrow. And it's almost here. Only stuff that I thought was good in Italy was lemon dishes and grilled goat in Rome. I don't know, Steve. You're a tough cookie to make stuff for, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. So here's the thing, right? I grew up Italian, 100% Italian household. I don't eat Italian food out. It's never as good. It's not like, it's always going to suck. So, maybe it's not what you're used to. That's fine. Right? Ketchup on steak. Yeah. It's like, yeah, why would you do things like that? It's like, I don't want barbecue sauce all over my meat. If it's not good with nothing on it, then it's not good. But that's alright. Some people I know love A1 steak sauce on their steak. It's your steak. Put on whatever you want to put on it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, people, and I'm guilty of it. I used to put ketchup on my cheesesteaks, and I'm slowly getting off of ketchup. I used to love ketchup, man. Oh man, ketchup. I put ketchup on pretty much. I didn't put it on regular, like if my mom made sirloin or T-bone steak. Um, but I loved ketchup. I used to make ketchup sandwiches. May as well have a cheap burger. Yeah, if you're putting ketchup on it, yeah. Porterhouse Pittsburgh Rouse, salt and pepper. That's all you need, man. You know it. It's like your table, black and white. Salt and pepper. That's okay. You can put ketchup on your meatloaf and liverwurst. You put ketchup on liverwurst? Good Lord. There's no helping you, man. The end of the workday is here. See you, Sean. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your evening. Have a better day tomorrow. Remember, it's almost here. What's up, Gus Hadley? How you doing? It's almost here. The York Train Show. You got that right too. Oh, what do you mayo? No, mayo and liverwurst. No, mustard, 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 mustard. Ah, man, I can't believe it. Ketchup. That's just not even right, man. Where did you grow up in New Jersey? What part of New Jersey? What exact area, Steve? It's almost here. You got it, man. Your shed's almost here. The York Train Show's almost here. It's good, man. Central Jersey. Town. Give me a town. Central Jersey. See, like Central Jersey, like I consider Trenton Central Jersey by the coast. Edison, Monmouth, Middletown, Central Jersey. See that? Middletown. Okay. That explains everything. No, I don't know. I've been to Middletown once. It's a nice area. See, you didn't think I knew where Middletown was. I've been to Middletown. To me, Trenton is Central Jersey. To me, it is. That's West Jersey. To me, it's Central Jersey. It's the middle of the state. Kind of. To me, here's the thing. South Jersey is below Cherry Hill. Anything above Cherry Hill kind of falls into Central Jersey. And then you get into North Jersey. Because they're entirely different ways of life. Yeah. Trenton's not far from Middletown. It's closer than Trenton to Cape May. Okay. I'm driving this bus, buddy. Not you. I don't know. That's just like I can't stand anything past Cherry Hill. It's like a whole different world out there. They drive well. It's getting worse down in South Jersey that I know, because all the people from North Jersey are moving to South Jersey. So now there's congestion everywhere. People drive like nuts, and you know they don't care about nobody but themselves. So New Jersey's turning into a real crap hole, except for down by the shore. That's the only place that's halfway decent. There is this chap named Joe from Jersey. He has good deals on Lionel trains. Really? Lionel Train Joe, huh? Well, that's good. Hello, Kyle Stevens. I don't know. You tell me what's almost here. What's up, Pappy? Working on a model. Just listening. Won't be chatting. That's okay. I won't be here much longer. Maybe another minute or two. So I'll save you the chatting thing. Jersey Joe. In the wintertime, not the summer. There's like no one from Jersey at the shore during the summer. It's just the locals that have to put up with all the shoobies. Your title says it's almost here. You're right. It's almost here. how long you been on? 2 hours? I just clicked the 2 hour point. I never really plan on doing long streams, but they just wind up being long. People come and make them entertaining. We were talking trains, we were talking cooking, talking food. It's been quite the eventful day. You're live daily now. Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm not. Just depends. You never know. I never know. It's like when I feel like it, I'll go live, you know? No schedule. Just pop up. Oh, you're off today too. So, what you been doing today, Pappy? Not knocking it. I think it's cool. Oh no, I know you're not knocking it. No, I know you're not. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel like putting up with you guys. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel like I'm not. Sometimes I don't. I'd love to go live, but I don't have a layout. I don't have a layout. I got track. You don't need a layout to go live. You do need decent internet. But go live someplace else. Go live where there's Wi-Fi. Go live at Starbucks. Go live where there's free Wi-Fi. Working on the N-scale Christmas story house. Oh, that's cool. Even Heath came in. Yeah, Heath came in and I made him late for his meeting. That was great. Go at 4 before his girlfriend got back. No. He had to go to a meeting. We'll have no fibs here, Digger. No fibs. Damn, I'm pretty, I'll have to change my cushion cover. Because once I put a thicker piece of foam on here, this cover won't fit anymore. This thing is like hard as a brick to sit on. It's like worthless. Now I can put something else in there. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. He said a meeting to cover for him. How he meant a meeting. I don't think, and even if he had to, that's fine. I don't care. It's okay. It's okay, Digger. I'm either home or at work. I'm just off on vacation this week. Well, I mean, you could go. What's up, my man, Mystic John? What's going on, buddy? Where you been? Just get home? Well, the point, Kyle, is you don't need good internet. You could go somewhere to get internet, and you don't need a layout to go live. Even you could go live if you want to. If you want to. What's up, John? How's your day? Splendid? Just got home from a hard day, pretending to work. It's the best kind there is. Pretending. As long as you keep the man happy, that's all you need to do. Just need time to go live. You could go live right now, Pappy, while you're building your little model. You don't need to talk to anybody if you don't want to. You can go live. I could go live and just go in the back and just let you just watch me do stuff. You tell me, Joey, what's almost here? everybody's, I hooked everybody with that little tagline. That's what YouTube wants you to do. Hook them with the little taglines. A new model. That could be what's almost here. The weekend, yes, yeah, anything, whatever. One guy, Gary, he was waiting for Big Brown. He says he's almost here. Waiting for the truck to come. UPS. What's up, Joey? How you doing? No one wants to watch me paint tiny parts. Nobody wants to watch me either, but they're watching me. They would watch you, trust me. Trust me, Pappy, they would watch you. I was really hoping that tagline would hook about 50 people, but so far I think the highest we got was 11. Yeah, sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. But you are too. We're all entertaining. And if you're not, you could just work on it and be better. Watch Nathan's YouTube channel, his funny channel, not his train channel, his comedy channel. Then you'll get funnier. Might be just around the corner. One day you'll find it. It could be. It could be coming. I'm still at work too, Steve. You can go live from work too, Steve. Show us all what you're doing at work. It says 14 right now. I only see 8. Wow, 14, that's a record. Went over to my local hobby shop today. It's kind of sad. Guess I'll stick with Train World and Walters. That sucks. Yeah, I guess it just depends on your train store, man. Some of them are not good. Some of them are good. Just how it is, man. Hey, we have one here, right? It's like 5 minutes away from me. He never has nothing new. Nothing. I don't even think he has DCC stuff in there. Like, it might as well be like 1960 in there, which is cool, but nothing that I'm interested in. No chassis for Kyle. Digger's retired. He's not at work, Steve. I only care about Digger, Steve. Okay? I don't care that you're at work. Wait, where is Artie? Artie is sleeping. It's sleep time where Artie is. He'll be up in a little while. I can't show what I do at work. Why not? Is it top secret? Show us all then. We all want to know what's top secret at your work. My local hobby shop has decent options, but pricey. Prices are jacked up too much for me. I spend like going down the stone. Yeah, that's the other thing, you know. Artie never sleeps. I think he's sleeping now. Well, I mean, you know what they say. You know, unless you support your local stores, they're not going to be there. So, I'm not saying buy everything from them. I go over there and I buy things like paint. He's got like a lot of Tamiya paint. So I'll buy things like that. I'll buy a magazine. Things like that. Nothing else. I don't, you know. I bought my rail marker, my rust paint marker from there. Things like that, you know. But I don't buy engines and rolling stock or track. He doesn't even have track I use. But it's 7 a.m. Artie might be just getting up now. Using the senior details. Say, yeah, at least you use them. So you keep them going. Yeah, but when your local store has nothing, it's hard. Yeah, I mean, well, tell them. I'd support you if you had more stuff. But maybe, you know, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough out there. There's so much. I don't know how they do it. I don't know. Yankee Dabbler does it because he sells so much stuff. But if he didn't have a web presence, he wouldn't sell nothing. So I don't know how these stores stock so much stuff. Like, think about it. All the different road names out there that They don't need the stock, but if they want you to buy something from them, it's probably in their best interest to stock stuff. So like they can't stock 20 different road names of one engine because there's hundreds of engines. And it's a tough industry to be in. I wouldn't want to be in it unless I was on online. I'll be damned if I can find a Southern GP30. But yeah, you'll be damned if you can find one. You're right. I don't think you're going to find one. I don't think you're going to find one. I don't know. Maybe a 35. I think somebody makes a 25. I don't think you're going to find a 30. They have lots of Lionel. Yeah, and they cater mostly, I don't know. Is Lionel that popular that so many stores have it? It must be. I don't know. I don't personally. I think I have one friend that's in the Lionel personally. Personal friend. I don't know anybody in the Lionel. I don't know. I mean, it is here too. I mean, there's like Nicholas and Smith. They're Lionel. They have other stuff, but they're known for their Lionel. And where Yankee Dabbler, I don't think they have much Lionel stuff. I don't know. I don't think they do. That section is not very big in their store. And then there's this place down in Delaware, Just Trains. It's all he's got. Lionel. It's all he's got. He had like, when I went there, he probably had like maybe 10 pieces of Ensco used. Nothing new. And very little HO. It must be that popular. I don't know. I'm not into it. I'll be damned. You're probably going to have to get somebody to make you a GP30. And, what do you call it? 3D printed. If you really want one. If he ever carried L Cigarro, he'd probably buy some small Switzerland. Can't get past the awkward. Yeah, I don't like the toyishness of, I guess it's Lionel. I don't even know. I don't know. Santa's any good training shop. Mostly Lionel. One store is more RC. Yeah. I guess it just depends, where you're at. But the internet. There's tons of stuff on the internet for you to buy. That's how it is, man. People buy everything on the internet. You can buy it on Amazon, probably. Somebody had bought some. Somebody did a video recently, and they bought a train car on Amazon. I forget who it was. Yeah, and I don't know the difference between Lionel and O scale and S scale, so I don't know the difference between them. I know one of them just looks not real, like not even remotely real, and I guess that's okay. If that's what you're into, right? It's all what you're into. So, I might start buying items off of Facebook. Just need to figure out PayPal. Yeah, you gotta be careful on Facebook too. Facebook Marketplace. I know people that got burned on there, and I know people that do buy a lot of stuff on there. Ian, he buys a lot of stuff on there. I'm not. I'm not there. I wouldn't. Only if they were local, where I could go and get it. I just don't trust them. Trust them. I mean, it's okay if you do PayPal and don't do friends and family. Don't ever let people talk you into the friends and family thing. Because then you have no recourse. You're not getting your money back. You've bought from Facebook before. Yeah, PayPal is easy, but don't do friends and family if you buy trains on Facebook. Don't let them. I mean, yeah, you save a little bit of money, but you could get burned and lose all your money. You better to spend $5 more than lose $125. If you have small kids in the trains, they hold up better. Yeah, they probably do. Yeah, I can't see your kids playing with N scale or Z scale. Nah, PayPal's pretty secure, I think. So I do good math, don't I? I used both hands too. Figured that one out. Like on Facebook group, you paid cash and drove an hour to get it. So like that's okay, right? And I'm not saying everybody on there is. I'm sure there's plenty of good people out there selling stuff that are going to send you your stuff and you're going to get it. But at the same time, there's people. Steve Arnold got stuck. Somebody bought something from somebody and he got burned. So like, it can happen. You're better off face to face. But if you can't do face to face, then don't do friends and family. That's all I can tell you. Yeah, the payment protection. And then so PayPal does have payment protection, but you can't use friends and family. And you pay more. Like you forego like their transaction fee or something. It's okay if you're only spending $2. But if you're going to spend $500, then you could get burned for $10. Yeah, you brought your brass Greenbrier with someone on Facebook. I guess I don't know. I don't know. He's, maybe you didn't get lucky. Maybe that's the typical transactions there. But there's scammers everywhere, man. There's tons of scammers on Facebook. I see it all the time. They'll list a car for like $100 or $1,000, and they'll tell you, here, email my aunt. She's selling it. Don't email me, and they give you this email address. And, it's a scammer just trying to get some information from you. So you got to use common sense. If the ad doesn't make sense, then those little hairs on the back of your neck should stick up. I guess the clue is in the name, friends and family. Yeah, man, you don't want that. It's okay if you're sending your uncle some money through PayPal, right? But not some guy in the UK that you don't even know. I'm not saying you guys in the UK are bad either, Digger. You know what I mean. Well, I think we're going to wrap this project up. If they don't have a good description, if they won't send you pictures, don't have a good description, don't know what they're talking about, can't answer your questions. I don't want to be bothered with your questions. Don't ask me stupid questions. Blah, 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 blah. Then forget it. Move on. Find it somewhere else because you're not going to get it once you send them your money. Yeah, right. People abused it and use it for everything. So they get burned. And they know it. Like the scammer knows it. They know they don't have to send you nothing because they can't do nothing about it. I got your money. Too bad. Dummy. All right, Joey. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out. Have a good night. Remember, it's almost here. All right, man. I'm gonna take off too, cause it's here. Quitting time. Woo woo. Yabba dabba do. Peace. Y'all have a good night. It's Thursday night. I think it's those Canadian guys are on tonight, right? Go see those Canadian guys tonight. See y'all somewhere. Be good, be blessed. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy tomorrow. See ya. Talk to you later.